Hey, what's up everybody? So I've got plants right over here to make the scenery a little bit nicer, but don't think that you can see them. There you go. Just pretend. It'll make the video nicer, like in your brain. Alright, it's favorites time! Woo! So this was supposed to be a June's favorite video, but it is well into July at this point. So this is a combination of June-July favorites that I've been using for the past month. Now, I'm excited to present my very first item. Hint, hint, it might be on my wrist right now. So guys, this is from a really cool company called Jord, who focus on making wooden watches. So I got this watch in the first week of June, I believe, and I've worn it fairly often, especially if I'm going somewhere, and I've been complimented almost every single time on my wooden watch. So first, I'm sure that you guys are curious about price range. These watches would fall in the, what would I consider to be kind of like the middle class of watch prices. So the price for Jord watches will range between $120 to $295. So Jord allowed me to pick 3 of my favorite watches to show you guys, and so that's what I'm going to do right now. So the watch that I'm going to be demonstrating right now is this one right here, and it's called the Field Crest. This is the cheapest one, going for $120. Of course, the link will be in the description. So you can check it out upon arrival. It comes in this pretty cool, classy wooden box, obviously matching the wooden theme of the watch. As soon as you open it, you see the watch wrapped around what would best be described as a watch pillow. That's what it looks like to me. You also get a few cards, and then you get this cleaning cloth, which is a cool little bonus. And then taking a closer look, every Jord watch comes with this little wooden detail that you can cut off with the scissors. It's just a detail, it's just kind of nice. And then the front of the watch has a protective screen that you peel off. And then at the back there's another protective seal that you peel off when you want to put your watch on. So that's the general presentation of what it looks like when it arrives in the mail, and I'll quickly touch up on some of the additional features that these guys have. So next in line we have the Delmar series right here. The Delmar features a square face, so if you're into square face watches, the Delmar could be a good option for you. And also for all of their watches, you can choose sizing straight from the website so that you don't have to mess with sizing once it arrives to you, which is a nice additional feature. Finally, my favorite one, which is the one that I've been consistently wearing when I go out to places. This one right here is a part of the Dover series. So this is the most expensive, going for $295, but that's also because it is an automatic. Now, if you don't know what that means, check it out, it's on the back. Automatics have this special moving part that are designed to actually recharge your watch while you're wearing it on your wrist. So the movement of your wrist while you're just naturally walking around will always keep the battery charged. Pretty neat, eh? Alright, so that's the laydown for Jord watches. But anyways, if you're interested, you can go ahead and check them out in the description. Also, Jord is hooking one of you guys up with a $149 gift card for one of their watches. So to enter for the competition, there's a link in the description below. You go follow that link, and then in 15 days from when this video is uploaded, Jord is going to pick a winner and give that person $149 in store credit and free international shipping. So it's open to all my viewers. So there you go, Joe's got the hookups. You're welcome. Alright, well let's move right on to the next item. If you saw my Cologne video from last week, this might look very familiar. Differences between last week and now, I've learned how to pronounce the name. So my next item is this fragrance right here, Cologne by Yves Saint Laurent. The reason this is a real winner is because it is a perfect summertime fragrance. It's a perfect fragrance for warmer weather. It's a perfect fragrance for warmer weather, and the notes from this cologne include a lot of citrus, but also the dry down into a more woodsy scent. It's also a lot lighter, so it doesn't have that cloying scent that some colognes have, and therefore you can get away by putting a bit more than usual if you want to smell extra good. But don't put too much, that's the biggest mistake that guys make, and then that's not good. But yeah, great cologne, and it's been one of my go-tos for the past month. Next up, I know y'all ain't ready for this, mint toothpicks, and this is actually no joke at all. These aren't just any mint toothpicks, these are really great mint toothpicks. They're so great, in fact, that I bought 1,200 of them off of Amazon. Now hear me out real quick and it'll start to make sense as to why these made it into this video. If you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know that I probably have a slight addiction for mint. These toothpicks help to solve that problem without all the unhealthy bits that normal mints have in the ingredients. These toothpicks are actually infused with tea tree oil. So it's tea tree oil and mint oil, and they're actually really good for your gums, and they're really good at fighting bad breath bacteria. So whenever I feel the need for something minty, I can go straight to these toothpicks and know that they're actually healthy, and they have a lot of benefits for your mouth. So no joke, I really did buy 1,200 of them, and I plan to use that from now on into the far, far future. Alright, so moving right along, next up we've got a hair-related item. Ever since I made that men's summer hairstyle video a few weeks ago, I've been using mousse quite a bit more. Now this is the same mousse that I used in my 5 tips for a disconnected undercut video, and the reason why it's a great one is because it is a mousse, but it is also a heat protectant. You guys know that I'm all about that heat protectant. Put simply, this is my go-to mousse because it functions as a normal mousse while also having heat protectant properties, making it so that I don't have to add a heat protectant after the mousse, thus eliminating one step in the process of completing my hairstyle. That's it. That was easy, wasn't it? Alright, so sticking with the theme of mint, my next favorite item is none other than Boom! Original by BluMaan. Can I do that? Can I put my own product in the favorites video? I think that's kind of lame. I'm gonna do it anyways. No, but with all jokes aside, I actually have a serious announcement for you guys involving the BluMont product that's coming out. Something that's actually really important for you guys to know that I realized I haven't really made clear so far, so I'm gonna make it clear right now. Please listen up. So as many of you guys know, Original by BluMont is scheduled to drop in late July for pre-orders. Now I've said this word pre-orders in many of my videos, but I want to actually define what pre-orders means so that you guys can know what to expect in late July. So when pre-orders become available, we're going to run pre-orders for 2 weeks. So from bam, when we decide to start it, 2 weeks later, bam, you can't buy any more. Now remember, this is the exclusive first edition of the product, so after these 2 weeks end, which have not started yet, they start in late July, but after the 2 weeks end, you will not be able to purchase this product any longer until later down the line when it will not be a first edition anymore. So basically, with the money that we raised through the 2 weeks of pre-orders, we're taking those funds and we're giving it to our manufacturer to start processing. Now our manufacturer told us that they will need at least 2 months of time to complete all the orders and make them all available. Now in addition to the manufacturers making the jars, we also have to go through the process of notifying different governments throughout the world to allow the product into your country. And finally, once we jump over all these hurdles, we have to actually give the product to the shipping warehouses in your area so that you can actually get your hands on your order of first edition Original by BluMont. All in all, I can't promise a set date of when the product will be actually available, but there could be very easily a 4-month gap between pre-orders and actually getting your hand on the product. It's already taken us nearly 8 months to get a product that I'm satisfied with, and you know, I want to keep this quality going up until the end, and unfortunately that means a little bit more waiting time, but in the long run that should mean a solid product. So that's my announcement. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say about that. For now, if you want to get your hands on any products, check out the other 4 favorites in this video. And remember that you can sign up for a chance to win a gift card and free international shipping with Jord if you want to do that. And also, yeah, that's it. All products will be linked in the description down below. That's it. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see everybody next time.